Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so I am back because I wanted to do, so last night I did their secrets, but tonight I wanted to do, or today, I wanted to do your secrets exposed. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing tonight. We're going to be doing your secrets exposed. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be heavily probably for cross watchers as well, looking into your energy. Okay, so just keep in mind, like you got to do that last night, that now it's their turn. Okay, we switching sides. All right, I am early. But I wanted to kind of stay in the energy from last night, and I'm also going to do for. I watched back a little bit last night when I started teeter off, which was really bad for Aquarius, Pisces, and Aries, and a little bit Capricorn too. So I just felt it wasn't fair because I was so drained. So I am going to tap into their energy first from everyone from Capricorn. So it's going to go Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries. They're all going to get another redo on their person because I just felt, I mean, I was pretty done, like especially by Pisces and Aries. So yeah, I came back on to just redo the readings a little bit for them. So when we get to Capricorn, you guys will get a redo. All right, Capricorn through Aries gets a redo, but for Taurus through Sagittarius, we will be looking into your energy. Okay, but for the rest, we'll be back and forth. Also, good day, Deb. How are you? Nice to see you. I know. Yeah, so we're going to do it the same way we did last night. Well, we're going to start with Taurus. Happy birthday to my Tauruses. I hope you guys are turning up for your birthdays, and I wish you all the happiness and blessings and everything you want this year. I hope you get it. So, yeah, wishing you nothing but good things. But yeah, we're going to start from Taurus and then we're going to make our way all the way, finishing off with Aries. Okay. So, and this is your feelings in regards to the person from maybe last night. So keep in mind if you did watch last night's reading. Ooh, sorry, my computer's shaking. Keep in mind last night who you might have thought the reading was for. And yeah. All right. We're going to get started. Last night, I can't remember. I know it was one of the first couple signs, like Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, maybe Virgo. I don't know which one. It was the first like 5 to 6 signs. I was singing sometimes, like sometimes I cry, sometimes I run. And that song, I haven't heard it. I don't even know how long. And I was like, who sings that? And this morning I went for coffee, and the first thing I did was like Britney. So I'm gonna listen to it again while I shuffle because I was like, this is such a good song. This is such a good song. I need Britney back in my life. So oh, like what a good song. I like start off my morning so happy. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna finish today's reading in the same energy. So we're gonna start with Taurus here. And we're going to tap into how do you feel, and your secrets are going to be exposed here, or how you truly feel is going to be exposed. All right. Your feelings are getting exposed. Let's do it at 4 minutes. You know what's funny is I have like a little dry eraser upstairs. Do I ever go and get it? No, I don't. Just get my hands all blue and dirty. Ugh, don't ask why. All right. Deb, I forgot. What is your zodiac sign? Are you a Leo or a Gemini? I forgot. All right. Taurus, your feelings on this person. And, I got to fix it. Wait. I was so messy last night. I didn't want to shuffle today's cards because I want to keep the energy still open. And so I didn't really shuffle all that much. And that is okay. I just want to make sure the right cards are in the right spot. All right. We're good. It will be meant for the way it's meant to today. Alrighty. So I'm sorry, I keep shaking the computer. Bobby. All right, here we go. We're gonna start with my Taurus babes. All right. Your feelings towards this person. Guarded. Your feelings exposed. Love with me. That you pretty, take your pretty eyes away from me. Okay, so really quickly, getting into it. What I'm seeing here is you are actually coming off very guarded towards this person, and you're staying pretty grounded within yourself because you don't need forgiveness. You don't, all you need to do is recover and heal, and then maybe improve any areas where maybe you feel like you doubted yourself, or maybe we're dealing with some insecurities. But I do feel here that you find yourself to be persevering, persevering on and restoring your energy back. That's all you got to do. And so you're over here, like, to get back with you would be reckless and stupid. And those are two things I'm not going to do. All right, Taurus, that is two things I'm not going to do. I'm not going to be reckless. You know, and you might feel like this person can easily manipulate you. Like they just know how to pull at your heartstrings or something. So you're very mindful that I don't want to get warped back into you. I want new. Yeah, you're over here claiming you want new energy. Okay. So whoever's cross watching for a Taurus, just know they want new. I don't you. I mean, they may still be nice and kind to you, but I feel for Taurus, it's no, I want something new. I want something safe and secure. You bring me to a place where I'm always unsure. And that's just not how it should be. That's just not how it should be. And you're right. You're right. That's not how anyone should be feeling in a connection. I shouldn't have to doubt or wonder. I should know. There could be like an excitement that maybe keeps you on your toes, but not in a way where you're just wondering if you can even hold it together. Right? So what are your actions moving forward? No, keeping my mouth shut, Nina. Keeping my mouth shut. Yeah, so Dora's over here like closing my mouth, not saying anything. Some of you guys may have a Leo placement. You do have, there's something in you, you know, you are that fixed energy. So there is something where you're storing your energy, and this would drain you in a way that would not be good for you. And so I'm completing this cycle. Watch me as I'm walking out the door. And yeah, okay. He said, or she said, watch me as I'm walking out the door. I'm really just healing my pain because you did hurt me. I don't know if you'll tell that person, you keep maybe that to yourself with the strength card. That's someone who can be a little bit stoic in nature, not want to reveal their emotions or their feelings. So you may not be wanting to reveal it, but I mean, Tarot Bestie here is saying, yeah, no, this person I hurt you in some way or another. And you know, you guys are sensitive. Tauruses are sensitive souls. Like they come off. I like to say this a lot from a lot of Tauruses I've met, that you guys are kind of like onions, right? Where at first there may be a repellent energy, but that's just because you guys are complete softies when someone's very close to you. And actually, even you are such a I honestly find Tauruses to be some of the most forgiving signs too, because when they love you, they like love you. Like I feel emotional even saying that, but you guys really are just real ones that, you know, when you love someone and you've invited them in, there's just such a soft spot that you can have, because when you love, you love. And so you're healing and you're really focusing on your money. Like I make money moves like Bodak Yellow. So you can be about your money right now, focusing on your career, where you're going. I just need to focus on me. And I got to do that. So that's where your intentions are moving forward. And that's where your actions are as well. There's still something, a part of this journey you don't realize yet or haven't come full circle in the cycle, though. Not with this person, but there's a part of yourself that hasn't fully been seen, and that's still a part of your evolution and you evolving. Okay, is that there is something still you have to learn, and so you may be frustrated, like, why am I not healing? Why is this person still coming up in my energy? I said I'm done. That's great. There's still parts of you that has to unravel and has to see something differently or have a different perspective. You don't get that until you go through it. So you might be in a foggy, misty place, frustrated, even that this energy is still around for you, but healing is not a one-way place. And so you may be dealing with grief, or healing. A part of your healing journey is I'm over it. I'm angry. I'm sad. I'm mad. Like the worst. I mean, I understand that death is really hard, but death of a person living to me is just much. It's so there's so there it's hard. There's grief in terms of dealing with people alive that you are parting from, and just give it's gonna take time. You know that. You know that. And you might be telling people that too, right? Four of Swords is someone here. You may be realizing I do have an inner motivation. I do have a desire to meet someone new, but I'm also aware I don't think I'm really ready to meet or date someone new. So even though I want something, I don't see it happening right now. And that's why maybe you're putting your head down and focusing on the work. Okay. Anything else? Oh, you're a Leo. Okay. Thanks, Deb. I try to remember you guys. If I see you often and you come in and you show up, I tend to remember my zodiacs, my people's zodiac signs. Yeah, walking away from the breakup, still feeling a little bit of a bond between you two and feeling a little bit of torment. Like I just want it to go away maybe here a little bit. Hi, Nancy. You're Sagittarius. I love Sagittarius. You guys are a little bit farther down, so just be patient with me. But that's what I see for you guys here. I don't really need to elaborate because it is what it is for you. So that's what I got. Signs you could be dealing with: Virgo, Gemini, Leo, Sagittarius, and Capricorn, Taurus, Aries. All right. We're going to move on to Gemini here. What is Gemini's feelings? And back on to Sometimes by Britney Spears. And everything that you say, because it sounds so good. You just have to know. Sometimes I run. Sometimes I hide. Sometimes I'm scared of you. I wish I could play it so everyone could listen together, but nope. All right, Geminis. Old Britney, this album is in my opinion, Baby One More Time album, best album. Which I know a lot of people may disagree. I don't care. I stand on it. That you're the only one for me. Mm-hmm. All right, Geminis. Mm-hmm. I'm listening to Sometimes. You should play it. You should play it on your computer or something. It's a good one. I feel like she could have had a gospel choir in the background too. Like if she really, I wish Britney could just. I know she's had her moments, but I really wish she could come back and do just do her first album, go sweet on it, and maybe get some gospel singers in the back for this one. Like I just feel like it would be really good, like having some gospel singers in the back. It would be sick. For Sometimes, I love that one. It's definitely, honestly, sometimes it's definitely giving Sag energy for sure. Or mutable energy. Gemini, Pisces, Virgo, Sagittarius. Sometimes I run, sometimes I hide. Let's add some Scorpio in there too. But maybe some Taurus as well. Yeah, she definitely gives Sag Libra energy for me. Sorry, Gemini, it's your turn. Your feelings are getting exposed here on how you feel about the person. If you did vibe with last night, then this reading may mostly hide. Really? I find Sagittarius to kind of, you think they hide? I think they kind of run. Especially if they've got a clinger. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll see you soon. All right. Hi, Dee. What time is it where you are? Are you still working? Did I just come out while you clocked out? Did you just clock out, Dee? How do you feel about the person from last night? Oh, damn. Damn. Okay. You know, I didn't tap into you guys' energy last night because I was like, if I tap into your energy, I'm going to be here all night. And that's right, because you guys are clocking all these people from last night. So it's like kind of funny. But Gemini has a lot to say about the person from yesterday. So if you guys are like, well, what did you say? Just go back and watch last night's video. It's called Secrets Exposed or Secrets Revealed. No, last night's video is Secrets Revealed and yours is Secrets Exposed. And again, I told you guys this could be cross-watcher heavy. Okay, or you guys may want to watch your cross-watcher as well. But anyways, so, and you can watch it on YouTube if you're on TikTok. It is on YouTube. So what I'm getting here is this person made you feel insecure and you feel this person intentionally left you out in the cold. There was no, and you're annoyed by them because it's broken dreams and broken promises. With the Page of Cups here in reverse, you just sold me a bag of goods just to leave me hanging. Like, I don't, you may still at sometimes, you just feel this person's immature. I do feel resentment or anger in your energy. I'm not going to lie, Gemini, I do feel that. Yeah, you're not happy with this person. You're exhausted by them. They could be gossiping about you too, about things that happen in the situation. I'm going to keep my name out your mouth. Like, stop talking about me. Like, just let it go. Gemini, I'm over it. Can you? The only reason why you want to come back into my energy is because you just want to hook up with me. Like, if you're coming back, I know what you're coming back for. So you can just walk right back out the door because you're not getting any. You're not getting any. Or even if you're a dude, you're just not responding. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. If you're a girl, you may be like talking back and forth in text, and they're like showing other people the text messages. And you're over here just shade, throwing shade. Shade. This person may be trying to come back as like a hero, you know, trying to sell you is this person like, they just remind me of the person that opens their coat and had all the watches inside, trying to sell you a bag of lies and a bag of goods. Like, you're just trying to sell me on dreams that I'm not buying anymore. I know you're not wanting a relationship. I know you're coming in quick and then leaving just as fast because that's what you do. Yeah, because here with the Four of Wands and the Knight of Wands, they're trying to get a commitment out of you quick. And that to you is a red flag. You may not have even slept with this person. This could just be someone that you are open to dating and they're trying to get in too fast with you. And you're like, back up. Back up. Beep, beep, beep. No. Yeah, even the future person be faking, whether they're new or old. You have a lone wolf energy to you right now, Gemini, and you don't like that quick stuff. You don't like someone selling you dreams of being together and stuff. You're like, just show me some damn consistency. That's how you feel. Okay, so what are your next actions here? You're very goal oriented right now. There's something that you're being very faithful at this time to your work, to developing a skill. Maybe you're going back to school for something, or you're learning something, or you're just working very hard and you're staying loyal to getting the bag or getting the money and overcoming the addiction of them, because I do feel like them selling you these dreams, or it's hard. Of course, I think there was a part of you that did want what they were selling. I do want a relationship. I do want, I want a partner in my life. And the fact that you're dangling, like, something about the way that they do things. I don't know if you guys hook up. you guys were hookup buddies or in a situationship here? Some of you guys could have been in and out of relationships with this person. I'm getting a lot of inconsistency, but I need to regain control over my life. And that's what you may be dedicating yourself to, gaining control over your life and not having this person dangle the carrot in your face, offering you stability, offering you a relationship that they were never going to provide. And then on top of that, the mind games, the playing. I do not like the Page of Swords in reverse and the Page of Cups in reverse, playing mind games, blowing up your phone. I feel like this person may even laugh when they text you. You know, it's all just a game. Sorry, D, I just saw that. So you want to be released. That's your intention. Release me and let me earn my money and back off. I need to build trust within myself before I try to even try trusting another person. That could have been a huge lesson that you had to learn here, Gemini. Let me go trust myself before I start trying to trust others who don't mean it. Yep, taking a rest, 4 swords. And you're encouraging yourself to find your sense of joy again. Find a purpose. Find something that you enjoy. There may be a new offer with somebody from the past. Not this person, but there is somebody coming back from your past that is different than this one, that there may be a new spark with. I don't think it's the same energy. But there is somebody you know who you may get to enjoy your time with, and you feel like they're trying to build with you slowly. And this could have been someone that you've been quiet with for a couple months or a couple weeks or something. So that's where your head's at, and that's where your feelings are at. Bye, Sag. Bye, Pisces. Bye, Capricorn. That's who's in this energy. It could be definitely another air sign. All right. Anything else here for Gemini? You're overcoming the obstacle. Yeah, you're gaining your strength back. You're feeling clear. Yeah, oh, strength. You're determined, persevering through your own self-discovery. You guys could be working out a lot at this time, building a really positive habit. This person is a twin flame or a very strong spiritual connection that is very hard to break. And there's a lot of smoke and mirrors around it. Yeah. They may paint you out to be something, you know, that may not be true. I keep getting that this person shows people your text messages between you two, or reveals or exposes things about you. Like they talk shit about you, or talk. If they're not talking shit about you, then they do talk about you a lot to their friends and family. It may not all be bad, but let me see. Well, let's tap in. What do they say? What do they say about Gemini? They would say that you are someone who brought that it was a failed relationship. It brought a lot of sadness in their life, and that it took a long time that you never made them the priority. You never made them. It was always about your money or your job or your school or your education. There was always something more important than them. And that they're moving forward. They're the ones moving forward. They're the ones moving forward. And it's so funny because you probably say the same storyline, or there's something similar about your stories, but they're in the opposite. That's why you guys maybe are twins, you know? All right. Moving on. Could be dealing, I already told you, but Capricorn, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Back to Sometimes by Brittany. I love listening to it while I'm putting my cards away. It's Sometimes by Britney Spears if you guys want to listen to it. It's an old one, but a good one. Okay, let me in. You do right. You day and night. Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you for the heart, me, Nini. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right. Cancer. Cancers. Your feelings exposed. Okay, that's what this is. They're not going to be long ones. They're just going to be a part two kind of from last night. So if you vibed with last night's, they were a little bit more in depth last night. If you vibed with last night's reading, then this would be a continuation of last night, but your side of the story. And this could be very cross-watcher prone. So keep that in mind. Crosswatchers may not be happy with what I'm saying, but this is how you feel. Okay. Stand on it. You're standing on it. All right. I get a lot of angsty energy with you guys today. Okay. Or maybe it's just my coffee, but maybe it's both. Cancer moon. Do we have any Cancer suns? Cindy. Hi, Cindy. Capricorn. I'm actually going to redo Capricorn through Aries. You all are getting a redo from last night, so we'll do them and then you in the reading. So you guys will get a little bonus because I was teetering off last night. It was bad. So I told myself I'm just going to redo Capricorn through Aries because those ones were feeling a little bit low energetically on my side. All right. Cancer, how are you feeling about this person? Is this person a provider? I get that this person has boss energy. This person's reliable. This is somebody that even though they've done me any type of way, they are someone who's a solid person or someone of a very stable person. They may have money. They may just have a secure energy. It just feels safe in their energy sometimes. But if not, then they're the money winner. They're the breadwinner in the relationship, which maybe made you rely on them. Or maybe you're that for this person. It could go vice versa. You could be that person for them. And the issue here is with the Knight of Pentacles. This is broken promises. Sometimes here with the Knight of Pentacles, this is someone who's broken a promise to, provide, to be secure, to be someone who would be a true partner, be a good father, be a good husband, just be a good provider. And I'm not trying to be hard on masculine energy. But it's saying like it's a broken promise. You were never any of those things. You a bum. Like, oh my God. Okay, Cancer. Well, that could be for a feminine there. For a masculine energy, this could be a woman who's a workaholic and like she's a boss. Like it's opposite for a Cancer man. This is a girl who does not rely on any man, possibly because there was a broken promise from a previous man. Or you, but I'm getting more someone previous that they were never going to rely on anyone ever again. And some of my Cancers could be feeling that way too. Like I'm never going to rely on someone else to be the breadwinner or not to know what's going on financially. I need to be financially literate. And so this person may feel like due to the broken promises, they just work, and they are pretty persistent on not maybe making you the priority, which could be the issue. With the Knight of Cups here, though, when they do come to you, they give whatever else they have left. It's like they grind really hard. So the energy that I'm getting here is how you feel about this person is they grind really hard. They disappear. They work, and then they come in when they need the love, when they need their feelings to dump. They dump it on you, and I think you like it a little bit, but then no, because it's almost like they shatter the dreams that you have of what a stable couple would look like, because it's not truly consistent. It's like they're placing energy here and placing energy here, but it's not together. Like, you probably don't live together. You probably don't see this person very often, but when you do, it's always this highly romantic experience, or this feeling of like, you know, you give it all to me here and then you disappear. You give it all to me here and then you disappear, and you don't like it. It's not consistent. And they're not giving you the kind of love that you were hoping for. With the Nine of Cups here in reverse, this is a delay in the dream that you have. And maybe you did have some unrealistic expectations, because if this person is working all for this, or they have these goals in mind of what they want for themselves, and that doesn't really align with what they can give you in a relationship, man or woman. And I don't know if you really want this anymore, because it's making you realize, I really want a partner that comes home to me, that I see all that. Like, there's something you're wanting. What does Cancer want? What does Cancer want from a relationship? You want to go out together. You want them to be like your best friend. Like, you see them, there's something here. It's not that this person's a bad person, but I want to see you every day. I want to enjoy your company. I want to watch a movie together and cuddle on the couch. I want to go to Target together. I want to go live my life with you. We don't live our lives together. I want that. I want to experience that. I'm hearing people watching. I'm not in my ear, but I am getting that song "People Watching" from, is it Conan or Connor? I don't know how to say his name. Gray, people watching. I want to feel all that love and emotions for the person I'm holding in public. Like, I feel like this person comes sees you late at night and then bye. It's just not consent. Or I got one day with you out of the month. It's not enough for me. And so I really want someone who is my teammate, teamwork. We work together. This person's all about themselves. I want someone who can nurture me just as much as I nurture them and ground me. And they do it, but it's not consistent. There's nothing wrong with the consistency. It's just, I'm getting, it's not enough. I want a consistent, reliable partner that can be there for me. It's like, I pick up the phone when I'm having a bad day, and they say they can't talk right now, or they don't answer my phone message until the next day or 2 days later, or something like that. And you're lying to yourself, because there's a part of you that maybe hasn't really, you've accepted something that you're not fully okay with. What the hell? I can't. I think there's parts of this. Okay, Six of Cups. You get nostalgic about this person. Six of Cups, the Sun card. You just feel that, I don't know how to live without you, or I've known you for so long that I've just accepted things the way things are. And you say that you can be this person for me, but I feel like all you care about is yourself. You do find this person to care about, really just care about their bread, their bag. But again, there's a sense of stability they provide for you. And I don't know if it's emotionally, or just they're like a pillar of being stable and consistent. Like, even if they don't talk to you, you know that they will talk to you. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if you guys have been friends. You guys were already friends. That could be something here too, Cancer. You guys have always been friends. And maybe this is someone who you thought at one point was just out of your reach, or that you two would never really be together because it was always just friends. But this situation has escalated over time, and this was always the person you wanted, and you can't get over the fact, I'm sorry, I'm calling you here, and you may disagree with me, and that's okay, Karen, but this is someone you've always really wanted. Like, this was someone you've always had a crush on, you've always desired them, and there's someone that you've dreamed of, but they're not giving you the dream life you want. And it's getting hard, because you do care about them, you do love them, you love their energy, but they leave. They need their space, and you want someone who, you know, you don't want someone to give you space. I just don't think you're emotionally satisfied as much as you'd like it to be. But it also drives you crazy, and that could be why you. I'm not going to call Cancer out here. I'm going to give you the space to feel how you feel without me judging you. So I'm sorry if you feel judged, but I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to describe what's really going on here. I think if I kept going, Cancer would get offended. So I think you're very sensitive and emotional about this person, and you're not willing to let go, maybe fully. All right, so that's what I'm seeing. Let's see if there's anything else here for Cancer. There could be an apology coming, whether it's from you or them, but there's forgiveness because you guys always understand each other. There's always a mutual understanding, but you have to I think you're holding on, and you're aware you got to let go, and it may be really hard because you're going through a process where you're realizing it's just not what you want. And it does help you in the end because you will get the kind of relationship that you do. And so I think it's just hard letting go. And then I just don't think you two share the same visions or values, or maybe you did, or you do, but uh, something's amiss. Good times come from hard work and time spent in good company. So you may still be friends, keep the connection open, and it bloom later. But maybe you're hoping for that. I'm not sure. Could be dealing with a Leo, but you're pausing right now with them. Capricorn, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Pisces, strong Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. All right, next sign will be Leo. And I'm just going to repeat things because it'll just make it easier. So last night I did secrets revealed. So this would be a continuation on your side of the story and exposing how you truly feel. Oh my God. This is the only problem with doing daytime. I've gotten 6 calls since I've been on live, 6. And so I knew that was going to be the problem with me coming on at this time, is my phone would blow up. But yeah. I'm going to try to continue on here. And you may get a cross-watcher reading this, so just know this is cross-watcher prone. They will be looking at you. Okay? Don't lie, because I can read the cards. All right. Okay. You're just being a dumbass. Okay. And I'm going to block him. All right. What are you saying, Debbie? Sorry. I'm just gonna block him now. All right, Leos. So I feel like I need to change Leo's timing again. I give myself time. Right. Do we have any Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus? Leo gang, it's your turn. All right, so let's see what is happening for my Leos. Let's do 4150. I think I should be ready by that time. All right, Leos, this is going to be, I'm just going to repeat one more time. It's going to be a continuation from yesterday, okay? Continuation from yesterday on how your person is feeling and their vibes. So that's what we're going to do. Leo. No, this is going to be a continuation of you and how you're feeling based off of last night's readings. So how is Leo feeling about this person? Let's expose Leo's feelings on this person. You're being very quiet. You're not talking to them. I just want peace. I need some rest, which is so funny. That adds up to last night's reading, if I remember. There's too much arguing. I don't want to argue. There's a lot of arguments going on with the Five of Wands, like conflict. I don't want to talk. Like, if we're going to have to keep arguing, then I'm out. You know, whatever the argument is between you and your partner, you're going to win because you've been as transparent with the Justice card upright. You've been very transparent and always has remained consistent on what you wanted. So with the Nine of Cups, you could be getting a wish satisfied, or maybe you're focusing more on your material success, or maybe you're winning a legal lawsuit here. But you're just trying to be as fair as you can, and I just don't have the energy to place it on you at this time. It's not a I don't care about you. It's I can't deal with anything other than I can't deal with the tension. I can't deal with the bullshit. You also may be attracting new partners here, Leo, as well. There may be somebody else you have your eye on. Could be an Aries or oh my gosh, my phone is blowing up. This person, you feel that this person's trying to act like they've got other options or make you jealous. Is that something they like to do? Whether you're aware or not, it's like somehow this person tries to make you jealous or tries to make you feel like you need to fight for this love and you're not taking bait. Oh, I'm not taking the bait on this kind of energy. Like, you go out there, then go have fun. Thank you. I think I got this. My dad got it like at Hollister or something. So like a year or two ago. Thank you. So, but yeah, you're staying really secure in someone could have been cheating too. You feel like this person's a liar. They cheat and they try to do things to get you angry or to get you upset. Like the ways that they try to, you feel like this person does things intentionally to see how you're going to respond. You also may feel like this person tries to act really secure but you see through their bullshit. Like, they may act like they want nothing to do with you, and it's like, I know you're coming back. You always come back. Go on. Go do what you want. You'll come back. So there's something like that. They always come back. That's your feelings on this person. Because with the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Wands, this is someone who, this is a very small portion of you, but some of them could be married and you're their side piece, or they're your side piece. Yeah? Is anybody who's dealing in a situation like that? You got a side piece? So it's like, I don't, this person may get mad about where you allocate your time. You're like, this is a small portion. This may not resonate for every Leo, but I am getting like, that they got something or there's someone else anyway. So this person may try to make you jealous about who they spend their other time with, or Leo, they may try to, like, this person's a lie. They've got something else and you don't care. You're like, I know the way that you're moving that. There's got to be something else going on. I don't even care if you are at this point. You're very just chill about it too. You think you're attracting them back and that they're just going to come back on their own. You don't need to stress or wonder. That's your feelings. Because sometimes with that Seven of Swords, how he's always looking back, like he's carrying the swords and he's always looking back at the other two. He knows he's got to go back for the other two. So this, that this person's coming back. They always do, because that you're the stable one, that you're the one that they feel safe with. So they can go play around with the other people and try to make you jealous, or may want to be with them, but you kind of stand firm in the fact that you don't care what they're up to, because it makes them want you more anyways. Yeah, I'm hearing, I don't chase, I attract. So I just stay right here and the right one comes to me. And honestly, you may have a side thing. Either a Sagittarius or an earth sign. It's giving fire and earth. But you may have like a fire sign or an earth sign that you switch off from. So when the other one's not acting the way you want to, I go quiet. Then when I'm tired of you, I'll just be on my own then. Or I'll deal with the other one. It don't matter. Go where you want to go. All right. You're like, I'm not saying shit. You're like, wow, you really just exposed me right now. Four of Pentacles, I ain't saying nothing. I do not claim this energy. And me have two people. No, I would never. I'm so bored right now. I have no one. Leo, stop lying. Stop lying. You always got some kind of flirt thing in the background. You got something. I feel it. You have something. You're like, I'm just about my money. I'm just saving my money and working on my bag. Maybe. But you just realize that this person is not, like, their energy is very reckless and hasty. The way that they come in is very fast and always crazy. Like, you may think they're a little crazy, but they have a lot of emotions for you. So that this person can't control their emotions for you. You have this person wrapped around your finger and you know it. And there is an imbalance, but you hold the power in the relationship to a degree. I think I talked about this last night, that they think that they hold the power, but you don't think that they hold the power. You think you two are just two different individuals and that act on two different energies. So they may act like, they're always going to get their way, but you kind of just get quiet. Whereas they maybe yap until they get what they want. Something like that goes on in this connection. Anyway, you're blocking them energetically, and you're focused on healing yourself, and you still have love for this person. Yeah, and you're still going to be like supportive to them. but I can't deal with you right now. You're acting too wild. Go do your thing. Could be dealing with a Cancer or a Sagittarius, a Libra. You're like, you get out of my energy. Sagittarius. Yeah, you don't like it. Taurus. Oh, sad. So sad. Yeah, you're hermit mode at the bottom of the deck. Mm-mm. You're quieting and protecting your energy. No, I don't. You don't even like if you are dealing with someone, you do not want this person to know about it. So that's a whole nother thing. You probably are dealing with something else, but you don't want them to know. It's like a light flirt thing, or maybe you two are. Or you really do have a side thing. Okay. Virgo, it's your turn. We'll get out of Leo's. Leo's like, get out. Get out. Move on to Virgo, please. Okay, we're moving on to Virgo. If you guys don't have, you're like, Nina, I swear I don't have a side thing, then you're just really focusing on your money and your healing. And that they're just too much for you. Virgo. I'm hearing low by Seza. Yeah, I don't know why, but I'm sorry. I just keep getting like there's a consistent like side piece. That there's like a path. Like they got a husband, they got a wife, you got some. There's something weird. There's a side piece energy. Not for everyone, but it's for someone. All right, Virgo. So let's see your feelings exposed. Okay. Oh. Oh, Virgo may not like this either. And some Virgos aren't going to resonate. But I'm getting a new energy. Ace of Cups coming in. Virgo, you're really not trying to think about the past or the past people who were there. You feel emotionally awake, that you fully have processed your emotions, or you've come to a sense of personally growing individually through your emotions, which before they were quite confusing or you couldn't grab hold of your emotions. You've gone through this process where you are fully understanding them and giving yourself compassion. But there is some new lovers coming in. And I think you might have a couple choices, and this is something that they may not be aware of, especially if you're dealing with the person from last night. You do have options. You are openly talking to other people, possibly, and you're searching for which person you want to give your love to. Because with the Seven of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Five of Wands, that's giving someone with options. And then at the end, we have a Seven of Pentacles, which the question is, who you're matching up people and seeing who do I have the most, who most likely will I see a long-term success with, who will give me the best results. But you're patiently working on figuring out who's the right person for you. So yeah, Virgo, you got options. Virgo's got options, even if they're acting like they're lonely and they're miserable over their ex. And it's so sad because that person did me so dirty. Yeah, keep going on that storyline, Virgo. But the truth is you have options and you keep your options open. You be going on a couple dates. You be talking to multiple people. That's Virgo's energy here. That at least the Virgo I'm talking to. Or is opening their mind up to having some multiple. Yeah, you're gonna get multiple options. But there's been some delays because you don't maybe like the options. But you're starting to reflect that there's something changing for you with the Judgment card, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Knight of Swords. Something is changing, or there's a big change happening. maybe that you're recognizing about yourself. I think you need to take responsibility for the way that you move. You move tricky. Seven of Swords, the Emperor, you're moving tricky because you're talking to multiple people. Are you loving? Are you in a relationship with any of these people? No. No. I'm a Virgo and I have many options. Okay, Yonda. Claimed. Okay. Yeah, I think that the way that you're moving is kind of strategic and a little, but to you, see, this is the thing, Virgo, to you, it makes sense. I'm not tied to any of these people. I'm not. So I don't owe them anything that I would unless I was in a relationship. If I'm not in a relationship with you, I don't owe you anything. So you keep it very aware that we're dating. Dating means we're open to dating other people. I think that you need to be a little more transparent. There's something about the way that you're moving. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, Virgo, but there's something here. There is a need to be a little bit more transparent. But I think for you, people are lying or they appear one way and then they shift and they move. And that's why your energy's been so shifty towards the options coming towards you, because none of them have been a stable offer. Virgo, I'm getting you're very picky and you just don't like the offers. This is not what I want. No, 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 no. So this is a secret damn, Virgo, out of everyone, maybe Leo too. I think you and Leo might have gotten the most exposed out of these readings. So if a Crosswatcher is watching, the tea is hot on these two signs because yeah, you're over here not liking the options. You think that they act like they're secure, they act like they've got it all, they act like they want you, and that they're so work oriented, they're so I don't know, they present themselves like an emperor because we have the emperor here, but they're lying because they're the Seven of Swords. Like, don't lie. And so you fully, like, you're energetically just feeling this is a miss or something's off with these options. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, Virgo, you're gonna go hermit until you find that Empress. Until you find Emperor and Empress, you need to find the truth. Like, you are not trying to hurt anyone or be tricky. People may think you're being sneaky because the way that you end relationships may be very quiet. Like, you may be talking to them one moment and then ghost the next. Virgo, the way that you're moving, I think you don't want to hurt people and be like, I'm sorry, I'm not interested because what? Like, what are you going to say? So you're not really fully explaining the real reasons why you're not interested. There's something here you do that is actually offending these people who you've been talking to. But you block the energy for Four of Pentacles. You're blocking change in your life by moving this way because there's a karmic tie to doing something like that. You need to be careful about the way you move and be a little more transparent. You spread your wings. You need to grow a little bit. Spreading your wings. Go out. Keep going out. I don't think there's anything wrong with the the fact that you have the options. It's just the way that maybe I'm also getting, sorry, I know I'm changing subject. You are not happy with your option, Virgo, but yeah, you can sense fake connections. Okay. And I do think you're seeing that these people are lying straight to their teeth here with the Seven of Swords. Like, they're acting like they have more status, that they have more money, that they have more, again, something about their status. I don't think you really care about status though. I'm getting like, I don't care about your status. But I do care if you're someone I feel safe with, or that I feel like there's something you are looking for in your partners. All Virgos are picky. there is something that you look for within your partners that you just feel amiss. And I think it's consistency, or there's something different with each of them of why they're not right, but they're not. Okay. Yeah, it's not one thing for every single person, right? It's a multitude of reasons for different people. But you do have some negative thoughts. So if you say things like all women are and all men are cheaters and liars, and or vice versa, you're not coming closer to finding your person. And, you have I'm good on my own. I don't need anybody. Be careful about the words you say, Virgo, because that creates a self-limiting belief, and that rewires the connections you make. You keep meeting people to meet you where you are, which is not ready. You need to take a little bit. Don't worry. You're going to take a chance on someone. You're going to be a little risky to maybe take a chance on someone. You're like, no, I'm not, but you might. You might take a chance on someone because they have I got to know what this is, a talent. They're dangerous to you, or they're a risk to take, but you like it. It like turns you on. Virgo. Could be dealing with a strength. Okay. This is someone who's very confident, and they just have that bravado, whether it's man or a woman. This is Leo energy. So Virgo, the way that this person, when you meet them, comes to you, you feel like finally, like it's so sound to you, like your ears could be ringing, or you could just have a very, very clear head in this person's energy because of the way this person energetically comes towards you. They come like a woman or a man, like, yes, this is the one I've been waiting. Yeah, I knew it was going to come. This is the one I've been waiting for, this energy. There's something about the way that this, like even the way that they walk, it's the way this woman or man walks that it speaks confidence. Like it speaks like, I got it. It ain't no trickery. It ain't no denial. This person's mine. I think you're going to have a feeling like this person's mine, and I know it. So you're waiting for that. But you may take a chance and go up to them. That may be what it is, right? Because sometimes you're rolling the dice and talent. This person naturally, their talent is in the way that they're very persuasive. And you may do something you've never done before. Like this person makes you do things you don't really do. And that's the risky part. Is that, wait, why am I acting like this? Why am I being like this? I don't act like this for nobody. I don't do this for no one. No, Virgo has a set of rules. I don't do this. I don't know. But this person's very good at persuading, because with the strength card, this person can just have such a confidence within them that they can persuade anybody to do anything. Ace of Swords, strength card, watch out. But yeah, this person will bring a new opportunity to you, or you like the way the person walks and talks. Like they just got this energy. They're very persuasive. You're like, no, I can't. And it's like, Yeah, maybe this person's like a lawyer, a judge, or police. They could do blue collar work. This also could be someone who's been wanting to talk to you. I don't know. I'm getting an energy, Virgo, for whatever this is for you, because I don't think you want to talk about the old, or like all you have going on is some options you don't care about. And you don't want to talk about the old. So your secret here is that you do have a lot of options. And if someone's cross watching for a Virgo, yeah, you need to know they do have options. But there is someone coming in that you may take a risk with, or it may be risky. They're like very good at persuading people. I don't know. They could be a gambler, or like with the dice, like they just, but I don't know. They're risky. Are you a lawyer? Sorry, are you a lawyer? Yeah, they could be risky, but maybe you like the bad boys, Virgo. Don't do it. Don't do it. Like they don't look like a bad boy, but they are bad girl, but they are, and you feel it, but you won't care. I don't know. Okay, Sagittarius, Aries, Virgo. My Virgos. Libra, Leo. I don't know why I'm hearing you don't know a good thing when you see it. Like the safe option isn't the options you don't go for safe. You that may be why you don't like those people. Leo, Libra, Pisces. Oh, he is a lawyer. Okay, okay. Got it. All right, moving on to, sorry that took a sec, Libra. I just had to figure out, like, your energy was so different than everybody else's. You're just like, no, we're not talking about the past. There's nothing there except wannabe options, and I don't want those options. So, sorry for the Crosswatcher. I'm sure they did not like that reading. Sorry. But I bet, Virgo, if you're meeting somebody out of the blue or it feels like a risk or you see them by chance, I have a feeling that they come up to you or you come out up to them, but it's very unexpected. I want to state that something between you two will be like you don't see this person coming. Scorpio or Libra. All right, so this is based off last night's reading. We're gonna see your secrets exposed, your feelings about the situation or person or energy alone. What is Libra's secret here? Hit me in the face. Okay. All right. I feel like this situation, you want your independence from them a little bit. You know, you might be letting this person they can wait for you. You can wait right there. You can wait. You can keep waiting because I'm really focusing on myself. And you've been in contemplation about this person's been trying to get you back, I feel, or been trying to, you know, get close to you, but you really are looking for something different. I just think you're tired of having what you've had because you always get it. Like, I understand you're trying to come back in a new energy. I just don't know if you have faith to really see change in this situation or with them. And so I think here it's like I'm holding out. I'm not saying no completely, but I really need to just really focus on me at this time. So I'm getting a single energy for you. I just kind of want to be single and on my own and build some security for myself before I try getting involved with anyone. And with the moon card being in reverse, this is you getting clarity that you're finding your truth through being away from them. And maybe you even conquered anxiety, you know, or the emotions that you've suppressed have really been coming up for you. I feel like you've been going through a real big soul journey and you've gone through a lot of loss. And I don't know, maybe you have lost like a family member or another person in your life, like in your family, because family keeps showing up. So you may be even going through a grief process where you really can't show up fully in relationships. And if anything, this person could be an emotional support for you if they want to be there for you. But you need something fresh in your life. I need something new. I can't keep going back to you and then wondering why things keep playing the same. So I can't keep hearing the same song over and over again. I want to listen to a new tune. I think it's just disappointing. I just wanted yeah, wisdom, knowledge gained through experience. Like you've gone back before. You've already done this, maybe not with them, but in another relationship, and you don't want to repeat cycles. I think this person may be a soulmate to you, but soulmates don't mean forever. It just means for a time. And I think there's another soulmate out there for me. And I just keep getting, I just think there's more to life to experience than just one person forever, maybe. Like maybe your views on relationships are changing. What is Libra's next actions here? I mean, like I was so up high in Leo and Virgo's energy, and then in yours I'm so relaxed and quiet. You can't commit to them right now. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Too much chaos, whether it's in family or outside noise. I can't give you anything. I can't commit to you. If anything, maybe we hook up, but I can't give you anything. But I'm not even getting that you want to do that. You feel like right now maybe there's some stagnancy going on. You just haven't come to fully make decisions and you're waiting out to really feel what your soul wants for yourself. I get a lot of healing, and yeah, I'm getting a grief process. I really wonder if you've had someone pass recently. Do we have any Libras in the chat? I'm getting someone dealing with a passing. It's been very stagnant for you. But, you know, there's an ending of a cycle coming and you feel like there's something new and you're getting excited because your energy is slowly starting to move out of it. Yes, you had two endings. Okay. You dealt with two deaths. Okay. You might have been trapped, you know, in a marriage or in a relationship. You didn't really see any other way. And now it's like, I fully anticipate that I can see myself as an independent person away from relationships. You know, Libra, when Aries and Libra hit the eclipse, I think that was 2 years ago or something. And I think that was a big awakening for you within friendships, within relationships, in period, where you let a lot of people go and situations go out of your sight. Like you just watched people leave, you know, or you left, vice versa. Oh, hi, Summer. It's nice to see you. Oh, you had one death. Okay. And so I just feel that you want to look outside, but there's still something restricting you here. What is restricting you? It's like I want to go out. I'm hearing that song, I really want to go out, by the Cults. Ooh. Were you like stuck in a group situation, friends, family? I don't know what, where you just felt like almost like cult-like. Like I don't even know how to get out of this. Like it was a head warp. I'm hearing that song Go Outside, or it's by the Cults. That's a good song. I haven't heard that one in a while. I bet summer's going to start feeling really nice for you. You might have been going through a depression. Yeah, the artist is Cults, and it's pretty sure it's Go Outside. Wow, it's not even the most, used to be number one. Go outside, yeah. Maybe you guys need to spend more time outside. You need to go on walks, get your energy back. With the Lovers being here, I think that you need to make some decisions, and you being on the scales for too long. You need to make a little bit more of a firm decision, but it's a part of you. You are the hangman. That's your starting energy, which means sometimes you can just, you're waiting and waiting to really get a move on instead of making the decision to move. Like even if it's just moving your body for a little bit a day, but there's something you've been really stuck in and it's time to let go. And I think you're recognizing I need to let go, whether it's of a partnership, or just, yeah, I don't know what this is, or you want to be on your own. That's what I keep getting. I want to be on my own. for a little bit. I need to see what's out there, because I was stuck on this and I don't think this brought me anything worth being so sad about. And some of you guys just have been in a, like, whatever death you dealt with or grief process you've gone through, it was really tough. Like, I just feel so low, and I'm sorry, I feel really low in your energy, like just really tired all the time, which could make you irritable because I'm always tired. Is this really worth it? I don't even want to go on vacation. I don't need to go on a solo trip vacation. Capricorn, Pisces, Gemini, Scorpio. I'm just hearing it really wasn't worth it. Like, I wanted it so bad for what? Whether it was a career or everything you've left behind for something. Like, I feel like you've sacrificed a lot with the Hangman for something and just realized it was really for shit. I'm tired of being tired. That's right. Hi, Diana. Leo, Virgo, Leo. Okay, if you want to watch, those were really good reads. If you want to watch that back, you can watch on YouTube. It was there. The timestamps are in the back. Okay, you took a little bit of my time here. All right. Getting into Scorpio now. She said, finally. Oh, thanks for waiting, Mimi. All right, so let's see. Scorpio's energy revealed. Let's get into Scorpio's energy here. You've been stuck at a crossroads with something. And you've kind of been also... someone got a Libra placement. Do some of you have a Libra placement? Extra confirmation. But you could be dealing with some delays in you coming to an understanding of seeing something fully. I just don't feel like you really want to give your energy to anybody. You are definitely not wanting to give your energy to anyone. And also, you don't see it as a problem. At the same time, like, if you don't like these reads and you find Scorpio reads to be boring, don't be mad, because your comment right there, don't expect the juicy read. I'm just gonna say that. You know, like, if that's your energy, I'm going through some sadness or some moments, and that's just my healing, and we'll go with that. But I think the thing is, you also are craving something else at the same time, which is support and stability in your life with a person. And it's like, you can't have the two. You can't. Those two don't go together. You can't have both. And you're aware of that. And I think maybe that's what you're not seeing. So I'm going to make it clear. You can't have those two things at the same time. So I just want to make you aware. You may start to move out of this energy, and you're starting to feel like you're going to move out of it too. You may have been wanting your alone time, but I feel that there's an energy in you that you're aware that you want to receive something different, which means you have to give something different. And with the Chariot card, it means you're moving in a different direction where you might be more open to people. I'm gonna say something here, Scorpio. It's giving this energy you want to receive, but you're not cognizant. You must be cognizant. What I want to say is here, you're giving an energy where it's like, don't F with me, but yet give to me. And it's I don't know how that works. I want you to give to me, but I'm not. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, that's very hard for you to get that energy that you're seeking when you're in that state. So, okay, so maybe you're listening because I'm getting the Chariot and the Hangman. I get it. You do want someone with the Six of Pentacles, you want someone who's a stable. I get that you want someone stable and kind and giving and not so. There's something about that, what people have given to you, it comes in waves or moments, but it's not consistency. And it also could be, though, I don't want to like say something that you guys are going to get upset with, but the energy goes both ways, though, because if someone here likes their space and someone can't read that, or really they, you guys are just mean, they don't know you like that, they could take it as you're playing the games, even though you just wanted your space. So you like it blunt. Okay, so yeah, I'm just saying pretty much what I'm getting at is you also are doing something too, though. And I think there's something going on where I don't think you're dealing with anybody at all. Like, I'm not getting like there's someone really in your energy that maybe there's someone in the past you don't want at all, because I've been getting that for Scorpio for a while. You definitely don't want past. So we're talking about new energy. You haven't really put yourself out there or been really open to exposing parts about yourself or just being you. And I feel that I don't even know if you've been tiptoeing, maybe tiptoeing a little bit, but then just hiding. So I see here with the Chariot and the Hangman, you are coming to new perspectives of how you give to others. And because you're not liking what you're getting. And it's just, you're not seeing the issue because you have the Two of Swords, which means I don't get why I'm getting this energy where I feel there's so many delays when it comes to what I give and what I get and what I give. And it's not flowing, and I don't know why it's not, but it's starting to frustrate me or just make me just pessimistic about love situations. And so there's a direction within you where you might change how you come off. Let's see what's changing here. And so with the Hangman, there's a new perspective coming where you do have to surrender a little bit. No, this isn't normally how I am, but I want to see if I act differently and maybe I'm more open or more generous with what I give to others. Will their energy towards me change? It's kind of like you're putting on. It's not like you're not being yourself. You're going to be yourself, but maybe you're going to give differently. You're going to show up differently than you've shown up before is what I'm getting here, Scorpio. Okay, so we have the Empress, the Moon, and the Eight of Pentacles. I think the more that you try to open yourself up to people, the more. Thank you, Chantel, for the friendship necklace. Thank you, thank you. The more that you try to open up to people, Capricorn. Oh, Capricorn. Maybe you guys have a Capricorn placement. Oh, where I came from. Scorpio. The more that you try to open up to people, and show like a sense of I think you're trying to nurture connections, and the more that you try to nurture and care and give, the more your fears are going to come up for you in these new relationships, because you're trying to maybe show a part of yourself that you sense would make relationships better for you and what you receive to be better. But what could end up happening is you're not comfortable in doing those things because you've never done them before. So it's helping you evolve, but it may not feel good because it's like I'm being vulnerable. And what the fuck is this, But actually, it could show that the more that you do step into the idea of how you want to be in love, and maybe where you're not actually being that way in love, and you start appearing more of who you want to be despite those people. I'm going to be this because I want to be this. If I want security, I have to stand in being secure within my vulnerabilities and in what I want for myself. And so if these people do something, you know, I can still stand as a pillar of my own security despite what they do. And that can still bring some anxiety for you as you try to be you despite others. But actually, it's saying overall, it does lead to long-term success. I like that a lot. When you see, you know, the Seven of Pentacles, it shows the labor of the hard work you've overcome. So despite them, you're actually becoming a more secure person within yourself about what you give and what you and how you support and show up for people in your own way, right? We're all different. So I think that's what's changing for you. And that's like the secret about you, is that you are going to appear exactly as you are. And the illusions or the mind games that you've been dealing with within relationships won't bother you anymore. And that's the thing when we deal with it. And this is something I was just telling my sister the other day. You will find, no matter the face of the person, no matter how many people you date, you will find the same issue from person to person and person until that situation no longer bothers you anymore. And that will just keep appearing. And it's frustrating. It's frustrating as hell to keep seeing, no matter what, how, like, what am I doing? But it's not. It's an acceptance that situation, like, right, like we could have had a criteria of what we won't allow or accept and like be really strong on this boundary. But it's not about what they're doing. It's that it no longer gets to you anymore. It no longer bothers you. And that consistency that you're providing for yourself makes you a stronger pillar for the right person coming in, that they will just fall in line with your life. You don't have to disguise yourself, be something different, nothing. And I know I was saying you're being different, but you are. You're going to be giving differently in relationships, but not because of what they do, but because of who you want to be and the life and the lover that you're looking for. Okay. And that's what I see here. Now, again, there could be some fears or anxieties that come up, or you make, because the moon card here can be sometimes an illusion or fears coming in, right? And so you also, that's a part of this process, is that while you are stepping into new life, your love will have to dissolve of the anxiety and fear. And so sometimes with that moon card, subconsciously, those fears are still going to always be there out of survival mode. And so you have to acknowledge the fear that's coming up and let go of the insecurity and let go of the self-doubt and work through it. And you're going to see in hindsight in the parts where with that Two of Swords, you were stuck. But you can't see it when you're still kind of wobbling in and out through it. I feel like sometimes you want love, and then you're just depending on who you were dealing with, you were just like, get the fuck away from me. I don't want you near me. Right? So it could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Libra, a Pisces, Cancer, a Leo. Or you could have those placements. But I really do see you working on this. This is a lot about anxiety, if I'm being honest. I'm hearing that anxiety card, which I'm going to be honest, I really don't like that song. It just gives me anxiety listening to it. I'm like, no, thanks. But you're going to work through it. You're going to work through it. You just got to, work through the emotion, or whether it's mentally or emotionally. I think it would be really great to start to sort the life the life that you want your lens to look at. Like, if it was in my eyes, and how would I want this to look, and what would I want to feel? What would I think? What would I feel? And like start to get into the idea of the direction, right? That Chariot card was your direction. Where's your direction really going? And some of you have been basing it off of what you receive instead of putting that on you. It's not about what they're doing. And yes, they were doing things, but I think moving forward, it's going to be what the Chariot card is: my will, what I want. Where am I asserting my life that I'm creating with the Empress card, right? So what is the life I'm creating, and who are the partners that I want. I think stability and security is the most important thing to you. That they make you feel safe. Maybe you're dealing with someone who really, I don't want to say they created the anxiety, but they did open wounds or create some that weren't there before. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right. I don't know why. For the past couple months and weeks, I really been getting single Scorpios who don't want anybody either, or haven't been really dealing with much of anything. I'm just keeping it 100. Not saying you don't have anything, but I just haven't felt that energy just yet. Sagittarius. All right. This is for my Sagittariuses. Let's see your secrets. We're exposing them. What's going on for Sagittarius? Okay, so you are moving forward and feeling pretty productive at this time. You're aware that it is time to forgive others and trust in yourself, and you're remaining hopeful and kind of relieving any tension you were feeling. I do still sense you feel like a lack of direction, but that's not really your choice. There's really nothing you can do about certain situations, and it's about letting them go. And with the Nine of Swords in reverse, you just release it because you're gaining awareness that emotionally this isn't good for you to keep wondering or keep getting yourself into mental confusion that you don't need. So I think you're moving on from situations that if it doesn't move, I'm not here to force movement. It just ain't going to move that way. And so I think you're walking away or letting go of a relationship or somebody because it's not moving in the direction you want it to. So I think you're starting to get some excitement back in your life. I think you're just happy to be in a new period of your life as well. I'm overall just happier. Yeah, you've overcome something that was, you were either addicted to something or addicted to a situation, and you feel released. You feel freed up. So I feel like you feel happy the relationship is done, which maybe for you is a sign that it wasn't a good relationship because you're happier away from it or away from the person. Man, if someone's cross-watching for a Sagittarius, they are not going to like this reading. But you don't want to be in their energy anymore. I want to move on. And I just feel like I want to be happy. I want to be emotionally secure. And you're overcoming obstacles and you're happily doing so. Like, I'm happy to be gone. I'm happy to be leaving. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm just happier. Period. Okay, so what are your next actions? Yeah, let's make this fast. We can get right to the point for me. Yeah, you've overcome any obstacles. You feel like your eyes are open. You see things in a whole different way. Like, the fog has been lifted. The devil's been gone. The devil card in reverse is like, bye. You feel like you're reclaiming your power and you can fully just show up as you, do what you want. You're like, get out of my energy, like that past person. You may be going out, just celebrating good time. Celebrate good times. Come on. Like, you know, where you're going to a party or a wedding, or you're at a bar. I don't know, Sagittarius, but you just feel like you're just celebrating with others. You just like being social, maybe hang out with your friends. There could be a friend to lover. All right, Three of Cups, the lovers. There could be a partnership coming in. I just feel that you're happy. There's something new coming into your life, and this is love. There's somebody new. Ace of Wands, Six of Wands. It feels successful. It feels like a rewarding situation, and you feel like this person's your soulmate. You feel like you've met your soulmate, or you're looking for, you know, you weren't, maybe this is a friend turned to lover, where it's just like it just happened naturally. It was easy. Okay, yours, yeah, happiness, new discoveries that lead to celebrations. Love yourself first. And that's exactly what you've been doing. You've just been communicating with someone and expressing how you feel, and it feels mutual. And you just feel like, I finally am out of whatever I was in, and like I mean, I feel so alive for the very first time, and I think I can fly. Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting really good energy from you. Like, you're going to spread your wings. If you've been stuck in something, it's really coming to a close. And there's a lot, I don't know if you're going to like a family reunion or you're just having fun with your friends, but you're just going to go out and have a good time, and maybe something new will meet you by chance. But that's all I keep getting for you. Just confidence that you feel free, and that leads you to just be more authentic and show up happy, and you're attracting someone just instantly, just through your own good feelings. So I'm sorry, that's all I got for you. Like, it's going to just be better and better and better. So if you're like, Nina, this is not me, then you just claim it anyways, because I'm telling you, it's coming. There are important decisions to make coming up soon, but I think you're going to get a win. Okay. And there's a lot of progress happening, but it starts with you, because you're not limiting yourself. You're unlimited, and your energy of being unlimited and feeling free and happy, like, this brings more people to you naturally. So yeah, you're bringing someone new in. Could be dealing with a Gemini. I feel like for some of you, you're like, why couldn't I feel like this a month ago or 5 months ago? Like, why now? But cycles close and come to an end, and you don't know why. I just feel like things are going to happen very like serendipity to you. And that's what it'll feel like. Leo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Cancer. All right. And that is what I have for you. Wow, yours was really to the point. I don't know how many, like, I hope all my Sagittarius feel that way, but I got a really good energy off you guys. I just keep getting a picture of somebody laughing and just fully in their self-expression and identity, just being themselves, and just big smile on their face. It's really good. Okay, Capricorn. Now, I said from Capricorn to Aries, I'm going back on the person and you for this. So these ones may take, we'll just see how they go. But I'm gonna redo last night, because y'all got the shit, the stick, so to speak. Okay, because I was done. Energetically, I was over it. All right, so Capricorn, we're gonna get into your person's feelings for you and seeing what's going on with them, and then we'll tap into you. All right, so this is Capricorn's person. Tell me how they're feeling. Tell me the secrets of the person Capricorn is dealing with. This person could have gone through a lot of, they're exhausted, and they could have mentally like had a breakdown recently, or had some harsh realities and failures. But with the World card here, this person is wanting a change in their life, you know, having a cycle complete here with the World card, and maybe integrate together. With the Four of Wands being here, I feel like this person wants to go out with you. They want to celebrate with you, want to be together. I just feel like they want to feel unified with you. Hearing We Belong Together by Mariah Carey. At the Page of Swords, they may be trying to come up with new ways to communicate with you, get you alone, inspire something to get close. I feel like this person wants to get closer to you, and they're trying to find new ways to do it. With the Empress being here, I feel like this person wants to cultivate a life together and is searching for the answer. What are their actions towards Capricorn? Well, they've been really depressed with the Four of Cups, which I said that they could have had some mental breakdowns or gone through some issues here. But this person's had some blind spots in just feeling very disconnected energetically, like just feeling very low energetically, like they didn't have the energy. And it could have caused them to just get very demanding or pushy in with you. They could have been, you know, they could be pushing you to, and not be happy if they don't get their way. I mean, this person can have like tantrums where they pout and cry like a child or something weird like that, Capricorn. I don't think you're here for it, but this person can get very jealous and demanding with you. But they're trying to release that with the Ten of Wands in reverse. 10-10. Something's removing out of their life. I feel like this is a way of being. They've been very discontent or bored. They're needing to big changes for them. But that they've been trying to avoid a transformation. It's like this person wants you. This is someone you know. This is somebody who wants you but is resisting to change. And they've overcome some harsh lessons in their life about being too controlling or trying to control too much of their life, to the point where they've had to completely give up control. They could have had a lot of financial setbacks as well. I just feel that this person really wants to talk to you. What are their intentions with Capricorn? They want to balance it. They just want to come into harmony. Maybe they want to, but they feel like there's a conflict or an argument between you two that needs to be resolved. But with the Page of Pentacles, this person's open, and the Justice card, this person's open to, you know, being very transparent with you and take accountability if they did something wrong. So I do sense maybe this person wants to apologize to you and wants to build trust within the connection. I don't know if in some ways they've deceived you or were extremely jealous over you. There's something here that turned you off, but I do find that this person is very loyal to you and wants to take some accountability for maybe the ways that they've acted. So let me get into your energy now. Could be dealing with a Libra, Sagittarius. I'm going to be honest, I don't remember yesterday's reading, so I can't compare what happened yesterday because I don't remember. So bad. Gemini, Scorpio, Virgo, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Libra, Taurus. All right. Now moving on to your energy. And how does Capricorn feel about this person? Oops. How does Capricorn feel about this person? You don't trust them. King of Cups in reverse, untrustworthy. You want to withdraw from them. You find them to be manipulative and selling dreams of the way life could be. But that's not real. That's just emotion. They're emotionally turbulent. Like, they can make you feel multiple different ranges of emotion that don't make you feel good. It could lead you to a lot of, Nine of Swords makes you feel powerless and like you're stuck in a lot of mental confliction because they're bringing you highs and lows. So I don't think you like that. You feel almost helpless to wanting them or being with them. Like, there's a part of you that doesn't like that I don't like feeling like I want you or need you, or I don't need no one. So there's something here where they make you feel high highs and low lows. And I think there's a part of you realizing you need to discipline yourself a little bit more. I think you desire them. They're quite attractive here with the Empress card. Yeah, you find them extremely attractive, but you don't trust them. And I think you want to stay focused, and you don't stay focused mentally. Like, they get you out of your head. And so I think there's yes, they may be doing something you don't like, but there is a cause and effect to that. And I think the effects that you've experienced aren't worth it. And you need to be clear that there's an accountability if you decide to keep going back to someone who only causes you heartbreak with the Knight of Cups here in reverse. This is avoiding conflict. You're avoiding conflict with them, and you're just ultimately disappointed. Yeah, I keep getting disappointed. They're just, you couldn't see where it was going. And I think you were sad that you didn't see them putting in the effort to make it go or grow. And I think there's just a part of sadness that you just don't think it's going to work. You don't see it working out. And we can just keep it simple as that. I think you could still be friends with this person, but you just, friendship. And, over time, maybe things will change. But for right now, I think, you have a choice to make yourself for this situation. I think you choose yourself. And you may remain friends with the Three of Cups and the Lovers. You also could just be deciding to keep them as a friend, and maybe over time the relationship builds. I could see that there could be turning points within this dynamic. Right now, no. Later, maybe. But right now, you're just really like needing your space. What is Capricorn's next actions here? Releasing it. You have too much responsibility, or you're dealing with too many things and you can't handle this. And honestly, it just feels like a missed opportunity and you're feeling disconnected from them. It's like, it's not that deep. I'm hearing. It's just, I don't want to think about it, or I don't have the time. With the Chariot card, I've got a direction. I've got to stay disciplined and focused, and I can't have you there too. Simple. So if you're there afterwards, great. But I have a goal. I have some quota I'm meeting. I'm about this. I'm about that. I got things to do. So I'm not feeling content in your energy. So I'm moving in a different direction. So yeah, I'm seeing Cancer, Pisces, Leo, Gemini. You're so quick whenever I'm in your energy. You're like, quickly, let's get this done. Aries. It's like you want the reading, but you don't want it long. Pisces. Libra, Scorpio, Libra. I feel like there's a lack of emotion or empathy for one another at this time. So it's like, let's just not talk about it. It is what it is. When we're there for one another, we'll be there. I don't think you guys have a big falling out or something. It's just a disappointment because it's just we can't really be there for each other emotionally, whether it's you or them. Okay, moving on to Aquarius. All right, and these are secrets exposed, okay? So this is going to be you, Aquarius, first, and then we'll get into, no, it's going to be them first, then you, okay? And this is Aquarius, Pisces, and Aries will all get this because I didn't love your reading. So you guys get a bonus, a redo. All right, so this is for Aquarius. Let's see. Expose this person. Did I get this song for you last night or was it someone else? I'm so lost without you. Could you be dealing with a Cancer? All right. This person has had some unlucky breaks, unwelcome change. So this person has had a lot of delays with the Wheel of Fortune in reversed. Yeah, they just had some unlucky things happen to them, some setbacks in their life that they could not control. And I think this person has gone through some sadness or, yeah, they've been dealing with some sadness and some setbacks in their life, and they could be really frustrated with themselves, especially with their money, but they've gotten their money back up. So they could be more secure now, but at the time they met you, they were dealing with a lot of loss or delays or a lot of misfortune. You're like, you gotta be kidding me. It's just like so many setbacks were happening. It was their car, it was their house, it was their ex-girlfriend, it was their ex-boyfriend, it was the neighbors trying to have a lawsuit against them. It could be anything, man. It was just a bunch of stuff. It was too much. I can't believe I went through all that in one moment of a time. But yeah, it was a lot of things they were going through. So with the Hermit card, they've had a lot of self introspection, a lot of time alone, and they've been getting guidance through maybe their own spiritual awareness or just spending time on their own. They've had a sense of enlightenment of knowing what they want, and with the Nine of Cups wanting their wishes satisfied. So this person with the Knight of Wands coming in, this person sees you as a wish granted or something they've been really wanting for quite some time. Nine of Cups, and they've known it the whole time. Like, I've really wanted Aquarius. Okay, with the Hermit cards, the Nine of Cups, and the Knight of Wands, this is giving, I've been quiet, but I want you so bad. With the Knight of Wands, this person has a lot of energy of feeling like I want to take inspired action towards Aquarius. I'm not gonna lie, they really want to have sex. If they haven't, or they want a romantic night with you, okay, that's why I miss Aquarius in that way. All right, okay, so what are their next actions towards Aquarius? What are the next actions towards Aquarius? They need to become independent, though. There's things that they've had to, they want to be supportive in your life. They want to be honest about what they were dealing with in their life. So if they come towards you, their next action is to have an honest conversation and clear boundaries and just having open communication with you. But with the World card to the Star card, this is someone who's feeling like they really are in a better time, and they think that they can show up better than they did in the past. Like, I know like things were really bad before, but it was not easy for me. And so this person wants to see what you've been up to with the Page of Swords, and they want to have a chat. And they want to be emotionally vulnerable. It's uncomfortable for them to really talk about what they really wanted with you and the broken dreams. And they could have been very, I don't know, like this person may have cried about you with the Nine of Swords here, Aquarius. This person's had a lot of fear that you've moved on. This person is going to do like a wellness check, like how you been in Aquarius. But it's like, this person's been pretty defensive. about coming towards you, or if they should. Is it even a good idea? Nobody ever gets back with their past or wants to reach out to someone from the past. No one ever wants to deal with someone. I know that. So this person has, like, they tell themselves things like they don't want anything to do with me. They don't want to talk to me. Like they talk themselves out of reaching out to you because they're nervous or scared that you're going to reject them. This person doesn't want to be rejected. I feel like this person wants to come up to you or come towards you. Aquarius, with the Emperor card being here, I feel like this person wants to focus on you and or wants to show you the kind of person they can be when they have things going right in their life because they feel like things are better now. And with the Emperor to the Strength card, I feel like this person wants to take it slow with you, but they are patiently hoping that that you two could build a structure together, a relationship together, something a little more consistent than what you had. And they want to explore they want to see if you're open to exploring it with the Page of Wands. Are you open to exploring this? And they may have some different ideas or wanting to show you a different way that they've been before. I feel like this person wants to show you consistency, but they're a little bit they're addicted to you, or like they're dependent on you in a way. Like I need your support. I want your support. I want you in my life. Very adamant about that. This person could have been unfaithful. I don't know if it was to you or to somebody else, but this is, they've overindulged in things. They could have had an addiction problem too. With the Devil card and the Three of Cups, that's sometimes overindulgence. They could have had addictions and they haven't been able to tell you about their addictions. You maybe have not been aware of whatever they were. They've been very quiet about that with the Four of Swords. Something that they went through where it was overindulgence or lacked accountability and was escaping from how they were behaving or treating you. And it's like they want to come back and take responsibility for the way that they acted. They also may tell you that they were unfaithful to you if you were together. I'm not sure if you were, but they would talk about what they did. Like they lied on you and that they were effing with other people if you weren't aware. But I think some of my Aquarius here are very aware that they were messing around with other people. So anyway, this person wants to take control and have a conversation and talk about where they would like to see things go. This person's very intentional about where they see things going between you two. Very, very intentional about where things are going. So where's this going next? And then we'll get into your energy. They want to take responsibility and talk to you about secrets that they were hiding. So a truth will be revealed that you don't know about. It was something about making a choice and not really making a decision or choosing it or choosing you. So they're going to make a confession about something that they've been hiding. You may know it. Oh my God. I'm getting annoyed. Like, so many calls. So many calls. See, this is why I can't do day tarotings, because I get interrupted like crazy. Yeah, there will be a truth revealed. Could be dealing with a Pisces or a Virgo, a Capricorn, a Leo. I think you're aware of this. I don't think it's going to shock you as much. Maybe the details of it will, but the situation itself, like, well, I kind of could tell by the way you were moving. Okay, could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Leo, Pisces, a Libra, a Virgo, a Sagittarius. All right. Okay, so let's go into your energy, Taurus. All right, so let's see. Aquarius's secrets exposed. How do they feel about the situation? Well, I'm seeing the Lovers here and the Nine of Cups. So this is something you've been hoping for, that this person would make the right choice or choose you, you know, because I feel like maybe they were being in between with you, but you kind of feel that you're getting what you want. You're like, I always get what I want. Yeah, you're kind of having that energy. I always get what I want. So this person, you do feel a really strong connection with them. You do have love for them, or you do feel like this person is your soulmate, and you're inspired to get what you want out of life. With the Nine of Cups, this is a wish card. Your wish has been granted kind of energy. And so with the Queen of Pentacles, though, you're doing this very, you're exploring this person. You're open to exploring them. And seeing what they give you. You want to see what they give you. Can you show up consistently? Can you show up with stability? You want to see if this person will really be stable for you, as they say it will. But with the Justice card here, you want them to take accountability, and you want there to be clarity between you two. But you do think that, you know, this is something you've been wanting, is them to be honest and take accountability. That's all you really wanted, is them to be honest. So what's happening next here? Two of Cups. Okay, so this is someone coming back around that you may have love for with, but this is someone who's been a friend. So you are, you know, I think what's happening next is you two going out together, spending time with one another. Two of Cups, Three of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. So this is something that's just changing, like quick decide. Like, I don't know if they could be. They could be quick movements in a way of deciding to move this together. I see you ending up with this person. This person makes you very happy, and you're open to exploring it. There's an opportunity to take a chance with them, and you're just like, you know what? You only live life once, and I'm not living my life in regrets. And I've been wanting this person, and I'm going to see where it goes. So Aquarius, I think you're going to take a chance. Aquarius wants to take a chance with this person. Yep, Four of Pentacles in reverse, giving up control, releasing the past, and trying to, you know, stay, like, keep it present. Like, I don't want to talk about the past. I want to see what you give me now. You show up consistently. You come up taking accountability and being real. That's all I ask for. And let's explore the relationship. So that's what I'm seeing, Aquarius. You're open. Could be dealing with a Gemini, a Libra. And this person's been so worried about coming back to you, where you're just like, yeah, come on. And someone was like, you're like, yeah, I've been waiting for you to come back and admit you fucked up. But that's cool. I already knew you did. So I think there's something here where this person's going to tell you things. There may be some things that you're not expecting, because there's a lot coming out. Like, I don't know if they're just giving you like cliff notes. No, they're going to want to take full responsibility for something, so that it really wipes the slate clean between you two. Okay. On to Pisces. All right, Pisces, we're going to start with your person, and then we'll go into you. If it's quick, it's quick. If it's long, it's long. I'm just vibing off the energy itself, okay? So let's expose this person's true feelings. What secrets are they hiding from Pisces here? Now, this may be different from last night. I'm not sure because I don't even remember last night's reading. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so honestly, they've been disappointed and they feel like they're losing control of the relationship and they're still trying to work it out with you and like collaborate with you or try to make it grow. But they're still unsure with the Two of Pentacles how to do it, how to find time to make things work. It's like, I still want you, but I don't know how to make things like make time for us. And so they're recognizing they don't know how to, but they miss you or that they want emotional stability. I feel like this person really does care for you and supports you in all that you do and wants to show you that they're here for you, but they also want harmony. Like, I want love. I want love from my Pisces. They may be feeling far away. I feel this person just wants to be close and find a sense of happiness or like spend true time emotionally together in each other's energy. But feels like there's some dishonesty because it's not showing up. They may be feeling like you're lying to them or you've got somebody else because you're always wanting to spend time with other people and they're wondering what you're doing. So they may be having trust issues, but it could just be in their head with the Nine of Swords. Like, this could all be in their head. Like, they're trapped in feeling like you're lying or you're cheating, but I don't think you're doing any of that. So this person needs to spend time alone to hermit here and take time to reflect because they're really in their head. They're overthinking things way too much. I asked what their next actions are, and it was to be successful here with the Six of Wands. I want to be successful with Pisces. I want to move forward together, and I want to be seen for like the effort that I'm putting in. But I'm confused because I'm searching for why am I doing all this when I deserve the like there's something emotionally that they're seeking from you. And so they're confused because it's like, yeah, I'm doing all this because I'm searching for, and they don't really know why they're doing it. So they could be pausing, like, why am I doing all this to myself? Like, why am I getting in my head? And why am I wanting these outcomes to look and appear a certain way? Like, they're not flowing with the energy. Okay? They're not. And so there's a part of them that needs to take some accountability for confusion and just maybe they're playing victim here or feeling helpless, but you're not. Like, you're making things bigger than what they are. But then if you say that, Pisces, that's hard because then they don't feel like you're really validating them or listening to them. So just be mindful of that because this person may just feel very misunderstood by you as a result. So be careful what you say. You're aware. You're like, I know. I think this person needs to figure it. Like, your partner needs to figure this out on their own because if you say something, you're going to look harsh or maybe like you don't really see them, even though you do. You know, like, well, you're not being supportive. So you're going to try to not say anything because you want to be supportive and clear their doubts. So with the Queen of Wands being here, this person is going to take more responsibility and they're going to change because they're going to start to reflect internally and realize that it's all like really due to their own confidence or beliefs because you'll be there as like I feel like you're going to help this person a little bit to feel more confident in themselves and they're going to realize that, okay, this was just a moment and they're going to awaken to, they're going to change. They're going to be appearing differently. So if this person has been like fearing the worst, you showing up and being consistent and kind of reminding them like what's really going on and being very clear with them and not confusing. I would not pull back from this person. If you continue to pull back, they're going to continue to feel paranoid. So you need to, like, I would say if you care about this person, if you don't, then you don't. But if you do, because I'm sensing you do, then you need to be a little bit more of like a stable force in their life to show that it's really in their head, even if you don't want to be that. I'm just giving you some tea on this person, because the more that you hide or you aren't around, and you're like, well, I can't be there all around all the time. I'm not saying to be there around them. I'm just saying, like, showing a sign of support could be a text message here or there that makes them feel good about the relationship or you know. But do what you want. But I feel like here with the Justice card, this person's eventually going to see the cause and effect of their own actions, and they are going to reflect on themselves, because I think you're showing up more supportive emotionally for them. You're more like, even though you could be in a relationship with this person, you could feel like you're consoling them like a therapist. And sometimes you do play that role anyway. So that's what I'm seeing with you and this person and where it's going. I see it changing, because this person's going to regain a sense of confidence. Could be dealing with Sagittarius and Aries, strong fire sign here. Libra, Virgo, Cancer. I feel like, I don't know why I'm hearing this, but it's like, why do I always like pick people like this? Or like, what's in your head? Like, why am I always choosing partners that like are like this? That need my help. Like, I don't want to be the therapist. Like, I don't want to be I'm always the helper. But I didn't ask for it. All right, Pisces. Let's see here. What is your secret? Expose your secret here, Pisces. Oh. Oh, interesting. Okay, this is interesting. You kind of wanted them to feel that way so you could get what you wanted out of the situation. You wanted them to worry so that they wanted you to pull you closer. So I'm feeling like, oh, you did one. Oh, okay, Pisces, I see you. Hermit card, yeah, you pulled your energy back, and you were kind of playing a little bit of a trick, because you didn't want them to wonder what you were up to or what you were doing. So then they actually would spend quality time with you or actually care to get. So yeah, you did this intentionally. I'm feeling like, yeah, I wanted you to be that way. I wanted you to I think you did want you intentionally pulled back to be a little bit more strategic, so that Queen of Wands, you attract the energy. Queen of Wands is someone who's very magnetic and gets what they want. Their energy speaks. So you energetically pulled back so you could get them to pull closer. So you might not have been messing with anyone, but you wanted them to feel like F and find out. And that helps kind of now, because now they've released maybe you want them to be more vulnerable and need you in a way emotionally, where before they were so closed off. And so now they're more, you feel more of a bond with them with the Lovers card, because now they've made a choice of you and only you. And so there may have been delays or some disharmony between you two, but they had to let something internally go. And so you had to pull your energy back to receive more. And so as a result, you're kind of happy with where it's going, because you're going to get your way. Yeah. This person's stepping up for you with the Emperor card. You're going to see them step up more and more confidently, which is maybe something you are wanting them to do. Take more authority, take more initiative, show up more focused, and what are we doing? Where are we going? So all this time that you've been pulling back from them, it was so that they knew that they wanted you, so that they knew that they could be the person you kind of wanted them to be, and you knew that they were capable of being. So yeah, that's what I'm getting here. It's like, I need you to take more responsibility, to maybe have a new approach, have a different way of thinking. And I couldn't do that by telling you over and over again. So I just pulled back for you to figure it out yourself. And I just thought, if you were meant for me or you're supposed to be with me, then it'll happen. And at the right time, it'll happen. And it's like coming full forward. But it could have been really exhausting. Like you could have been losing your faith. But it allows you to come up with new ideas or new approaches to things, and also for your partner. So I think it's working out the way it's meant to, because you want something about, I need you to step up. Anything else here for Pisces? Resolving issues and making decisions, which is what you wanted. You needed them to, the indecision was not working. So, I think I saw that Libra card, the Justice card, there's a cause and effect. We need to make some decisions here. And so there's a lot of clarity and breakthrough and healing as well, because this person has healed without necessarily you doing it for them, but healing for them to recognize certain parts of where they needed to change their ways. All right, so I see things working out in your favor here, Pisces. I gotta say, could be dealing with a Taurus, Aries, Virgo, Gemini, Aries, all right, moving on to Aries. All right, Aries, so we're going to tap into your person. This may be different from last night, but we'll see. Could be the same. So we're going to see what is going on for Aries person. We're going to expose their secrets, and then we're going to expose yours, okay? So you get a bonus read, because last night I was tired, so no, I wouldn't even watch that reading. It was bad. I had no energy. It was literally like I was watching the Aries one. I was like, oh, this is I'm falling off. Like I could just snooze in the chair right now, So, yeah. All right, Aries. So let's see. Let's expose this person's secrets, how they feel. This one kind of, I don't remember last night fully, but it's maybe sounding like last night's reading. What I think is happening is this person with the Page of Cups maybe wants to offer an apology or just wants to come in. This could be somebody new or relatively new who wants an opportunity with you and has been maybe dreaming really heavily or has an idealism about the way that they would like this relationship to go. And so I feel like this is someone who wants to emotionally give to you, and they want to be loving and sweet, but they're also worried of if they show you that emotion, if they show you that vulnerability and give you a heartfelt message of some sort, that this could be you having more power in the relationship with the Temperance card in reverse, and they don't want you to have that over them. And so I just hate when, vulnerability is used as a way to manipulate. I hate that. And I think this person's aware that people do it, not that they're saying you're going to do it, but people naturally do. And so I am feeling better, more alive. I got rest. I got coffee. I don't work today. Happiness and tarot. So here what I'm seeing is that they could be feeling very overwhelmed or having anxiety about being vulnerable to you. But you also make them extremely happy and they want to share how they feel. I feel like this person with the Sun card being here, I just feel so light and it's easy and it feels really good spending time with my Aries, you know? But I'm hearing when you're gone, I feel like this person maybe is a little more codependent than they like to admit, and they don't want to admit that. They don't want to be like, I miss you so much, and like be too lovey-dovey on you. So they're trying to kind of leave you alone, but it might be making you feel like they're isolating themselves. They are isolating themselves. It's not what they really want to do, but they don't want to appear too needy or vulnerable. They don't like being vulnerable, and so they need, maybe they're like, well, it'd be nice if you could recognize that I'm sad or something. Like they get on the phone and they don't sound happy and you ignore their tone or you ignore certain parts of the way that they're acting, Aries. And I'm wondering if that's like, you know, that they may be feeling disappointed and they wish that you maybe work or focus on putting more effort into the relationship, but they don't want to fully admit that. This person's extremely impatient. Their next actions is to communicate about working together and to change the situation, but they may be trying too hard to force it in a direction that it's lacking direction because there's not equal team effort. That's how they feel. Not saying it's true, it's how they feel. They feel like you don't want to put in the effort or you're over it. And this person's wanting to communicate and put an effort toward you, Aries, but you don't want it, or it's over. Or they want to put effort and go into the next cycle together. I'm getting hesitancy, like I'm not ready for that yet, like we're still working where we are right now. It's like, put in more effort. It's like, it's exhausting, like back off. Is a relationship supposed to be fun? Where's the fun? Like, yeah, I'm happy with you, but damn, like chill, like let's just be. So that's what I'm getting here. Like they're worried about the lack of effort you're putting. I kind of want to vibe check you here, but let's see, what are their intentions moving forward? With the Empress card and the Queen of Swords, I feel that this person is very clear that they want to start a life with you, and they want to have some open communication. So this person will be talking to you because they do want you. But they don't want to create tension. They just want to feel emotionally understood. So they just want to make sure that you understand and are receptive to, how they feel. So I think this person will be calm. What am I getting? I'm annoyed by it, though. Is that you? I'm annoyed. Like, off my back, or let it be, man. Like, something like that. Like, let it be. Just relax. And this person wants just to be emotionally open with you. And just be honest in how they feel. I need to get into your energy. I'm over them. And I don't know if it's you too. I don't know. I got to see. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Libra. A Scorpio, a Libra. Back off. Leo. Where's this coming from? Sagittarius. So let's see. Let's expose Aries here. Aries. Yeah. Okay. We start off with the Sun card in reverse. I'm not happy. I will clearly talk to you back. Okay. Because the Queen of Swords is here again. So you are supporting your feelings that I'm not really happy here, or I'm not really happy with the way things are going, and that maybe this person makes you feel like you're not enough. Like, okay, I'm not enough. Cool. Like you're over. I feel like you're over it here with the Death card being here. I'm just over it. Like you keep wanting. Like I understand that there's changes needed, or you know, there's a clear boundary here, and you feel like this person's like they keep wanting to put in work and effort, and I don't have it. Yeah, this is okay. So you're coming up with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You're working on something and you feel this person is being impatient. And maybe you are being a little bit lazy, but I work hard. Aries is like, I work hard, okay, and I need a break. And so you're exhausted. You feel defeated. You feel like you've given all you can. And so they're just like, all right, I'm not enough. Go be with something else. Go be with something, whatever. I'm over it. I'm done. I'm really tired. Like, you need to understand what I'm doing outside of this relationship because it doesn't all revolve around our relationship. Like, I have other things going on. I have other people who need me, who ask for shit from me, and I don't need your shit on top of it. So you're trying to find direction. Like, is this really what I want to be in? Because, or is this someone I really want to deal with? Because I don't have the effort that they're asking me to put. I don't know. I feel like you're going backwards here. You feel like you're going backwards. What are your next actions? Done. 10 of Swords, 4 of Cups, 2 of Swords. I don't know how to fix this between us. Honestly, I don't. I hear you. I just don't know what to do at this point. It's like a total giving up from you. Stalemate. I'm not willing to put anything more than I've been. So if that's not enough for you, I'm just not enough for you then. Shrug of the shoulders, Aries. Like, I don't know which one you say. Like, Aries is rarely quiet. Aries is very quiet here. I'm not happy. I don't want to go watch TV and eat a bowl of cereal. Leave me alone, bro. You're funny. 4 cups. You feel that they kind of like this is coming out of nowhere. Like, I didn't think we were disconnected. I thought we were good. I thought everything was going well. What the hell is happening here? You're reevaluating if you really want it. Like, I'm tired of effort and effort and effort and chipping and chipping. Like, I don't know why I'm hearing that song from Doors that's like, hi ho, off we work we go. And it's like, I'm tired. My relationship should not feel like work. Mental breakdown. You could really lose it on this person if they keep pushing you. I feel like this person is walking on eggshells with you, though. I think you guys will have a conversation and maybe decide to end it for now or pause. Take a pause, take a break. Because I feel that there's something here. I'm just too tired. Emperor card. That's your energy. Focusing on. You may start to focus on this ending and come back to it later, but I just feel like right now you're taking a break. Tower card. Oh, you may release it. You may be lying with the Seven of Swords and the Six of Wands saying you're done, like you're at your breaking point, even though you're not. You just want this person to like kind of give in to what you want, because you don't want to, you want them to keep doing what they're doing without you having to give too much. I'm sorry, I don't know what Aries I'm connecting here with, but I feel like you're trying to get your way, my way or the highway. And you end up being like, all right, I'll take the highway. And then you're like, okay, go on, you want to take the highway with me? You coming? Like, it's not even that. Like you are standing firm that you're right, you're done. You're on the edge. But really you looking back like, okay, you coming with me though? You're gonna do what I want you to do? You're funny. Yeah. Six of Wands, that's what you're gonna do overall. Because I looked at the outcome and it's like you're making it seem like it's this big ending between you two, and then it's a lie because you're like, I really do want to be successful though. So with the High Priest, you may be keeping this to yourself, right? Like your inner voice knows that you don't really want to give up on them, but you're acting pretty tired because you want this person to, I don't know, you don't want to do a lot of the heavy lifting. You want them to. That's just what I keep getting. You do it. All right, give me more and then we're ending the read. I think you're going to get what you want. You're being a little tricky here. You're being a little mischievous here. Because I just feel that you don't, self-awareness, you're aware too. You need to question what you're doing, because I think you're aware. I think you want the passion and you like the toxic a little bit. And so you do this because you kind of like in one moment you could lose it all, but then you come back together. Like maybe that kind of stuff turned you on. You like the fire. You like firing that flame. Like there's something that attracts you to that. But you're going to put in work, but you're kind of lying, being deceptive. Like, you're crazy. Yeah, you're recognizing that you're stressing this person out though, right? Like you do know you stress this person out. Yeah, I know. You're obsessed with them low key. Low key, you're obsessed, but you're going to act like, I'm just done. I can't give you any more. And you all go, oh, do you want to come with me though? Like, I am going this way. When you happen to be around, you want to come too? They're like, you do weird shit. You just fight with them just to fight, man. That's what I'm getting. Like, you just like them to be obsessed with you to make sure you're you're crazy. Crazy. You're like, nah, remember, I'm the emperor. Remember who really wears the pants. Like, you try and push me, you're not gonna push me. Push me, see what happened. I'm gonna sit right back down. You just made that, you said, okay, I'm like, you give them a hard time. You just love it. You love giving this person a hard time. So that they more are emotionally pouring into you than you are. I do think though sometimes them asking you to do things in the way that they do it, it just turns you off. And I think there is a part of you like, no, but I am serious. Like sometimes it's too much. Like I'm tired of them making me feel like I'm not enough, to the point where I do lose it on them. Like those things are true. But at the same time, Nina, like I'm not going to give up on this person, but I am going to make them feel like effing find out. Because remember who you're dealing with. You're funny. I'm done. Okay, could be you make me laugh. You could do it with a Scorpio, a Libra, a Leo, a Virgo, an Aries, Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo, and that's what I have for you. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I will catch you, I think tomorrow night I'll be on, most likely. So I will catch you guys tomorrow. And I think I'm going to do, it won't be a members only video, but I will be answering members questions. And I know my members because they have a little star on it. So tomorrow will be a members read at the end. I think I might start early tomorrow if I can. So just keep your alerts on because I'm random. I come on randomly. So thank you guys and see you in the next one. Bye.